I've been here at least a dozen times talking about the same shit over and over and over and over. Clint Oldenburg of EA Sports. I have a genuine question to ask you. A genuine question. Okay? You as somebody who played on the O line, right? You played you played in the trenches, right? You know what it's like to have war in the trenches. You know what it takes, right? My question to you is, why is it so difficult for you to be able to code in logic or being able to perfect this so much to the point where guys, instead of being relegated to a double team block, they chip and then go to second level? Why are you not incorporating actual blocking logic on the O-line? Why? Like, why are you sabotaging blocking so much to the point where it's useless to run the ball because everybody is relegated to a double team? You can look at when I line up at the line. You just know I'm finna just go and take for a first and gain, a big first down gain. You know I'm about to go for a big run. You know that. But I'm not able to do that because you got these guys relegated by default to go to a double team. Clint, nobody does that. I have to tell him to double team. You are not to double team when you run the ball. You are to chip and go second level. There is no second level blocking in Madden. There's none. I've made a video talking about this shit one time before. There is no way as a lineman on the fucking O-line that there is no way you're going to sit here and tell me that there is no second level blocking. There's no fucking way. Why are my linemen being relegated to double teaming? Why? Why at default are these guys as somebody who played on the O-line? Why are you okay with this? I've made countless amounts of videos talking about this shit and you've still not corrected it. I should have to tell my guys to no, don't target a defender, or no, don't double team. I shouldn't have to tell them that because at base, they're supposed to just stand up and just go with what's in front of them. Now, granted, I understand that, if it's an inside zone, they're going to shift a little bit. I understand if it's an outside zone, they're going to shift this way, or if it's a halfback inside off, whatever that play is. I understand that certain plays, guys are going to shift accordingly. I get that. But you're not going to sit here and tell me that every single time that a lineman doesn't have somebody in front of him immediately to block, you throw him into a double team. Both of my guys are going into a double team, and they both peel off at the same exact time. By the time I get to the fucking gap, my guy is standing there. Why? Because you got him peeling off in time when I get to the gap. That lineman is supposed to make daylight for me. He's supposed to chip that guy instead of sitting in a double team. He's supposed to chip him as hard as he possibly can to throw him the other way, and then he goes up to the second level and create daylight for me. That should literally be 20 yards every single time. If he comes out in the defense like that, that's 20 yards every single time. No questions, no arguments about it, nothing. Remember back in Madden, was it 15, 16, or 17? Remember when you had a weak box and you ran the ball? Remember you see all your guys get pancaked? Remember that? Shout out to Rex Dixon. Remember that? I'm gonna find a way to petition to get that back in there because I don't think people quite understand that when you're coming out in these formations and you're not necessarily having the right personnel at that line, do you not realize that literally creates a hole right there? There's a hole. As a running back, when you get to that line, you see exactly what gap you're going to hit. You know exactly what side you're about to hit. You know, right? Especially if you don't see nobody right there in that gap, you just know your lineman going to create some room for it. You know it. But in this game, you got these guys at default. By default, you got these guys going into a double team. By the time that they peel off, you literally have my guys only peeling off when I get to that line. You only have them relegated to a double team. Clint, how are you not fixing this? There's no reason why I should be making several fucking videos talking about how broken and busted blocking is in order for you to finally fucking fix it. But it's clear that you still haven't fixed it. I have made more than enough criticisms, constructive criticisms during the Madden 26 beta. I have made my list, letting you guys know what was great, what was good, what needs to be fixed, and what needs to be downright fixed. I have made my feedback. It's clear that you guys don't fucking listen to what somebody like an OG Madden head myself, you don't listen to what we have to say. You care more about the casuals and the people who are going to keep lining your fucking pockets. You care more about them than your actual fan base. You alienate your fan base every single fucking year with this type of shit right here. How am I supposed to run the ball if I'm going to have guys just do shit like this 24/7? Why back in Madden 2003 in Football 101 when John Madden is teaching you the ins and outs and X's and O's of football, he tells you when you run in a play like that, if you have, let's say, a fullbacker, right? Let's say you're running I form and you got a fullback. He tells you to follow your blocker. Your blocker will lead you to daylight. If you try to use that same logic in Madden today, you don't know where your fullback is going to go. You don't know where your blocks are going to go. You literally can have a hole right there, and your lineman will literally do some stupid shit and completely fuck the gap off every single time. Same thing with a fullback. If your fullback is supposed to hit that A gap, he will literally just, he'll take a B gap, go C gap or something. I'm supposed to follow him. He will literally lead me straight to a dead end every single fucking time if I follow him. Because you guys don't value blocking. Clint, you don't understand blocking enough to be able to be transparent with the fans to know that you can't properly code the logic in. You won't say nothing. So your silence is an admission of guilt. You won't admit that you don't know how to properly code the blocking in to make it to where it's more consistent. The fact that you're telling people as a rule of thumb to not touch the turbo button so you can be able to hit the gap and your blocks will stay attached. But the minute I touch R2, then there's insta sheds everywhere. Are you fucking shitting me? So AP is a joke to you, right? One of the hardest running backs in the history of the NFL. One of the fastest guys that hit a gap, second, third, fourth gear, and just waiting for somebody to walk in front of him. He's a runaway freight as soon as he touched that ball. So you mean to tell me I can't unleash my inner Adrian Peterson in his prime when I'm running this ball? Because if I hit R2 too soon, they're going to get insta sheds. So I have to lay off R2 in order for me to get the right blocks to stay where they are and not get insta-shedded. Are you fucking kidding me? This game is a fucking joke, man. Clint Oldenburg, please relieve yourself from the position that you're at, man. Please. Because you're not doing anything to make this game better. Like, I would petition to get Rex Dixon back in here. Because, see, when Rex was in here, even though I ragged on him, Rex knew what we wanted. Right? I'm pretty sure you fought tooth and nail to try to get the stuff that we wanted in that game. And then when he ended up leaving, that just confirmed that what Rex was wanting to put in the game, according to us, not only the casuals, but the hardcore fan base as well, EA wasn't trying to do it. Right? So it was a big ass drawback, big pushback or whatever. So totally fine. Rex went and said, okay, y'all got it. I'm gone. Clint comes in here and it is now all of a sudden a shitstorm now. I fucking hate Madden 26. I hate it, right? There's no reason why I have to sit here and wait for a fucking update for y'all to finally get your shit together. Clint, please. I'm never the one to tell somebody that they need to be fired from their job, but Clint, you don't know what you're fucking doing. You don't. You honestly don't know what you're doing. That documentary that I was a part of, it was cool, but all it was just pretty much please, we're doing the best we can, please take it easy on us. That was a big ass fucking propaganda documentary. Glad that my voice and shit was in it. I was happy about that. But all it was oh, we're trying to get some sympathy points for y'all so y'all can take it easy on us. Yeah, look, we care about the quality of our product. Look at us, guys. Yeah, we care. No, the fuck you don't. Clint Oldenburg, please relieve your position. Please, bro. Because you as a directive, a manager or a creative director of Madden, Clint, it's clear you don't know exactly what we want. You don't know how we want it. It's clear that you don't know. But you won't tell us that. But your actions say something different every single time. Ladies and gentlemen, don't waste your time on Madden 26. And there will be other videos in regards to Madden 26 because we're going to tear this shit apart. Because this is a fucking shitstorm. This is a pile of shit product. And I'm going to continue to show you why this is a pile of shit product. I'm out. Peace.